You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey there, Sprouts. Today is Tuesday, November 6th, 2018. This week on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we are talking about saints. Yesterday, we talked about what it means to be a saint, and I reminded you that we are all called to be saints. Today, we are going to talk about the process of actually being named a saint. This is a very long, detailed, serious process called canonization. Now, before I explain this, I want you to know that the church does not make someone a saint. Through this whole process, we are simply investigating so that we can affirm and proclaim what God has already done. We're simply investigating to find clues to see if this person is genuinely in heaven with God. The church's proclamation does not change anything. It simply acknowledges what God has already done. So the canonization process starts after a saint has died. In fact, it can happen many years after a saint has died, or it can start immediately after a saint has died. The first thing that happens is that a council looks at the life of this person and they evaluate it for what they call heroic virtue. Did this person bravely, strongly, boldly live out the true faith of the Catholic Church? If they decide that yes, this person did display heroic virtue, then the person receives the title of venerable, which simply means that this is a good person's life to look at and imitate. It does not yet proclaim that they are a saint. After this process, another council with lots of people and lots of investigation begins to look further into this person's life. In fact, they are looking more at what this person has done after they died. In order to become a saint, you need to have 2 miracles attributed to you after you died. These miracles need to have happened as a result of a person praying directly to ask for your help. Oftentimes miracles are healings. You ask for a saint's intercession to come and miraculously heal someone where there appeared to be no hope of healing. If we can find one miracle that can be attributed to a person, then they are elevated to the status of blessed, or we say they are beatified. If we can find 2 clear miracles that resulted because of this saint's intervention, then they can be canonized and they are recognized a saint in the Catholic Church. Now, one thing that can change this, that can speed up someone's being named a saint, is if they are martyred for their faith, meaning if they gave their life in defense of or because of their faith. That can make someone a saint even faster. Now, to illustrate all of this, I want to introduce you to a wonderful blessed man called Blessed Solinus Casey. Now, he died many years ago. He was a monk. He was called a miracle worker during his day. Many amazing feats attributed to this quiet, wonderful man. Now, we call him Blessed Solinus Casey because he went through the process of having his life evaluated and he was named venerable. And he also has had one miracle attributed to him that was acknowledged even by the Pope, and he was given the title of blessed. So if you have a burning need, if you need a miracle, look into Blessed Solinus Casey. He's a great person to ask for his prayers so that he might sit at the foot of Jesus and ask for that miracle. And if he gets the miracle, you could be part of making him a full saint in our Catholic Church. And so, my friends, Catholic Sprouts, that is my challenge for you today. I want you to think, is there a miracle that I need to pray for? Really think about that. Maybe there isn't right now. Maybe this is something to remember for the future. But really take praying for miracles seriously, because saints make miracles happen. So think about that. Tell someone that might need to hear that, and start to really pray for those miracles. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God intended you to be. And finally, a quick heads up to the parents. As we work our way through November, we of course are looking forward to December and Advent. Here on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we will be spending all of Advent exploring the Jesse tree, meaning we will be talking about many of Jesus' ancestors as a way to prepare our hearts to welcome him at Christmas. If you would like to explore the Jesse tree even further at home with your family, I encourage you to look into a beautiful new resource. It's a devotional book for Catholic families that explores the Jesse tree. It takes the stress off of you, gives lots of biblical context, and also is designed to truly teach children about the amazing plan that God has had in place for our salvation from the very, very beginning. To explore this book and the ornaments that go with it, head to DoSmallThingsWithLove /Jesse-Tree.